A hat-trick of goals is considered a feat that is difficult to achieve, but a hat-trick of assists is almost impossible, and last season Olise achieved it as a second half substitution. But a stat that is even way more scarier is that Olise was just 5 goals away from joining the 2020 club. This club is for players who scored 20 goals and made 20 assists on strictly league football. No Champions League, no cup games, just strictly league football. And there's only 2 players who are in this club. Lionel Messi did it in 2019, and the other player to do it is theirry back in 2002. Michael Olise almost made it into this club if he had only scored 5 goals, and this further proves why he's this generation's most underrated player. Someone like Erling Haaland is known for scoring goals, and someone like Mesut Ozil was known for creating chances. Once a player can do both, you've got yourself an elite level superstar. Over the years, we have seen many players struggle with big transfer moves, and the main reason for that struggle is that these players were actually system players that were shining because of playing under a certain coach which had tactics that were suitable for that player to shine. But once they made a move to a different club, it just wasn't the same. With some players, it almost looks like they forgot how to play football, and that's because most players think scoring a goal makes them a great player, but actually creating scoring opportunities for your teammates is also as important, if not way more important. And it takes a decent player to be able to score goals, and it takes a special player to create goals and also to be able to score those goals when the team needs it. And Michael Olise is one of those players. Great players in football are always able to read the defense and break them down with a single pass. If the team needed to get a goal, they were there to score. If the team had a lot of goal scorers, they would create chances to score, and that is what makes a player great. But over the years, there have been some big regrettable moves, and they all come down to this dynamic. In a team full of goal scorers at Real Madrid, a player that enjoys creating chances and making clever passes would flourish, and this explains why Endrick is never going to be the main guy at Madrid. The kid is good, but at Real Madrid he just becomes another player who wants to score goals. And even though he played at the right wing at Lyon last season, his natural game is all about scoring goals first and then think about passing to other players secondly. Another player move that was never going to work out is James Rodriguez to Real Madrid back in 2015. The player was signed from Monaco after his incredible World Cup performance, but that happened because the Colombian team used him as a finisher of goal scoring opportunities, and Real Madrid was already full of those players at the time, and by default this meant he had to be a better creator of opportunities, but the player couldn't adjust, and that led him to being sent to Bayern Munich on loan. But what's interesting is what Karim Benzema did for 2 seasons before Ronaldo left Real Madrid, which is to score less goals. But when Ronaldo left Real Madrid to join Juventus, he actually scored more goals and even won a Ballon d'Or. If you notice, Benzema never lost his quality while playing with Ronaldo. He just knew what the team needed from him since Ronaldo was the main guy, and they won 3 Champions League titles playing together. And when Ronaldo left, Benzema took over as the main guy in the team, and he won another Champions League. And that is what makes a great player. You have to adjust to the surroundings. A player like Coutinho, for an example, is a great player with world-class talent, but when the team needed him to be part of the supporting cast for Lionel Messi, he just couldn't adjust his game. When he made his move from Liverpool to Lionel Messi's Barcelona team, his numbers took a hit. From scoring 12 goals and making 8 assists in the last 20 games before leaving Liverpool, his numbers dropped to 5 goals and 2 assists in 34 La Liga games. But some of us knew how his story was going to end because Liverpool was actually built around him to flourish. This actually proves why Neymar is way more of a superior player than him, because I remember back in 2015 when Messi got a knee injury, and this only resulted in Neymar's touches per game to rise significantly, and during that period of Messi's absence, Neymar got 13 goals and 9 assists in 8 games. That's a GA of 22 in 8 games. And once Messi was ready to return, Neymar had led Barcelona to a 4-0 win at the Bernabeu, where he made an assist and scored a goal. And when Messi came on in the 57th minute, the job had already been done. But at the end of the season, everybody was praising Messi and Ronaldo, and by popular opinion, this is what led Neymar to joining PSG. He wanted a team that was built around him and not him playing as a supporting role anymore. And even though he never got to win it all, in my eyes I still have more respect for Neymar than some of the other players of his generation, because we saw him playing as a supporting cast for Lionel Messi and win with with Barcelona the UEFA Champions League, and when he went to PSG, he made it all the way to the final but lost to Bayern Munich in 2020. And that is what I see when I watch Michael Olise play. I see a player that can play good as a supporting cast, and I also see a player that would be able to lead a team as the main player. Till next time, peace.